Regalia!
Look what we got!
What do we do with these?
I've got mine too. Titiro. We'll have a practice run.
Oh, yes, thank goodness.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Ni hao, talofa lava, ma loelelei, konnichiwa. No mai haere mai koutou to distinguished guests, friends, whānau, and graduands. Welcome to Massey University graduation. For those of you graduating today, well done. You've made it ka rawe. For those supporting our graduates, you've made it also. Found your car park, found your seat. Nice work.
What's he looking at?
Your personal journey to graduation has taken time, dedication, and determination, all of which you have applied throughout your time at Massey. It is something you should be very proud of. A qualification from Massey University is recognised and respected all over the world. But don't just take it from me. Esteemed guests, let me introduce you to Jeremy Corbett.
Well, thanks for having me. Massey's community of graduates, or alumni, as I like to say because I'm Latin, extends to more than 154,000 past students in over 150 countries. Our alumni office will keep you connected with the university after you graduate. They've got news, updates, professional development opportunities and exclusive invitations to networking functions. Visit alumnionline.massey.ac.nz to register. Don't be a stranger.
Sweet. Now some of you might have been here before, so you know what to expect. But for the rest of you, pay close attention and we'll run you through what you need to know. Now for some housekeeping before we start. Please ensure all mobile phones are on silent and your camera flash is turned off for the duration of the ceremony. You don't want to be that person.
My bad. Sorry.
Our team are on hand if you need help at any point during today's ceremony. Wharepaku or toilets are located in the venue's foyer. Head to the closest store and the ushers can direct you. You'll find water, first aid kits and spare masks in the foyer.
In the event of an emergency, please keep calm. Follow the calm directions of the venue and the calm Massey staff and make your calm way towards the exit. Calmly.
Be mindful of those around you, and if you need assistance, our team are there to help. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can get into the ceremony formalities. You'll be asked to stand while the official and academic processions enter the room and head to their seats on the stage. I'll take you through that setup later. But first, let's make sure you're dressed correctly and ready to go. If you're receiving a diploma or certificate, you'll be wearing a gown with a stole that sits straight down the front of your gown with the university coat of arms facing out. If you're receiving your postgraduate certificate or diploma, you will have a stole, gown, and are entitled to wear a trencher in recognition of your prior qualification. Bachelors and masters, you will also have a gown, but with a coloured hood and a trencher. Yes, that portai you are holding, it's called a trencher. But don't put it on your head yet. You put that on when you graduate. Remember, you're still a graduand. Your hood goes over your shoulders with the coloured satin against your back. If you're holding a bonnet like I am, you'll be receiving a doctorate, and this isn't your first rodeo. Your hood is all satin with red on the outside and blue on the inside. The red should be facing straight down the front of your gown. We welcome all cultural garments to be worn with pride across the stage. Those with korowai and Pacific cloaks. These are worn over your gown with the hood draped over top. Whakarongo mai, listen up. This is very important photo information. Your hood should be up on your shoulders when crossing the stage and not sliding down around your arms.
Don't worry, we have ushers who will ensure your regalia is sitting correctly and you're looking fabulous just before you cross the stage. And if you realise there's something missing from your regalia set, please let one of the Massey staff know as soon as you can. It's okay, there's still time. Calm.
Let's have a meet your neighbour moment. Turn to your left or right and say hi to your neighbour. Check they've got all their regalia on correctly. Now that we know you look the part, let's talk about the stage. The first two rows are the people running the show. That's the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, and the senior leadership team, followed by our council members and college academics who will be calling your names. The rows behind are filled with the people who helped get you here, your lecturers, tutors, and supervisors. Our venues are also equipped with hearing loops. Okay, it's time to walk the walk. When it's your turn to cross the stage, your full name will be called. It's really important you're in the right seat. The seat number on your ticket and your seat allocation is the order in which you'll be called to cross the stage. Now's your chance to check you're in the right seat. Once you know you're in the right seat, let's get ready for your call. Bachelors and Masters, hold your trencher in your left hand and not your right. You'll need that one to shake the Chancellor's hand later. When your name is called, leave everything else on your seats. Unless you're getting your PhD, in which case you'll be joining the academics on the stage. Walk, don't run, towards the Chancellor who is poised to shake your hand. The Chancellor has to shake a lot of hands today, so take it easy on them. If you don't wish to shake hands, please walk towards the Chancellor with your right hand on your left shoulder. When you reach the Chancellor, they'll doff you with a special doffing cap. Smile! Your official photograph will be taken. Take your time crossing the stage. This is a happy moment, your happy moment. All those late nights, stress deadlines, group assignments, they're all behind you. You can now put your trencher on. You are no longer a graduate. Nope. You have officially graduated.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud.
Before you leave the stage, you'll be handed your qualification, your tohu. Embrace your well-deserved cheering and applause. Then head back to your seat to return the favour for your friends. Last but not least, to your friends, whānau, ainga and family who have supported you through this journey. It's your moment too. When your graduate crosses the stage, stand up, cheer and applaud. We encourage you to waiata, haka, pese and honour your graduate. Let's all celebrate together, make some noise. Once again, congratulations. Today is a celebration of your academic success. We hope today you feel an enormous sense of pride and satisfaction in what you've achieved, and excitement for your future aspirations.
E tū ki tō kei o te waka, kia pākia koe e ngā ngaru o te wā. Stand at the stern of the waka and feel the spray of the future biting at your face.
Ko te kūringa ki pūre huroa tēnei e mihi atu nei, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā.
E taura te pauwhare manaki nei, te manaki, te puawaitanga o tō tātou tikanga
A tēnā koutou katoa, he mihi tino mahana. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us as we start our proceedings today with the University Waiata. Thank you. Please be seated. A tēnā koutou katoa. Nā mihi ki a rātou kua naro I te tirohanga kānohi haere koutou haere o te atu. A ki a tātou te kānohi ora e huhi nei raro I te maru o Ruahine Tararua Mauna. Te mana whenua rangatāne ki Manawatū. Kano I te mihi ki a koutou e pupuri nei te mauri o tēnei whenua. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, a tēnā koutou, a tēnā huihui mai tātou katoa. Vice Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the university community, the Manawatū Campus Graduation Committee, distinguished guests, graduates, and families. My name is Michael Ahi. I am the Chancellor of Te Kuninga ki Puruhiro Massey University Council. I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance and have the great pleasure in presiding over graduation ceremonies and conferring qualifications to our successful students. I want to extend my thanks to everyone involved in putting this ceremony together. It feels even more important to be together today when we reflect on the past 2.5 years, when this was not always possible. It is my great pleasure to be with you and to warmly welcome you to the third of 10 ceremonies here in Palmerston North. For 95 years, Te Kuninga ki Purihiro Massey University has played a fundamental role in the development and advancement of New Zealand's economic and indeed cultural landscape. And this comes from a combination of our research and our teaching, in which we strive to make change by seeking knowledge to answer the real problems impacting the world. And one of the most important ways we can contribute to our commitment to making a difference is through you, our tauira, our students. By supporting their ambitions, we play a role in helping our students set a course to be strong and influential figures in the future of Aotearoa New Zealand, and to weave together to build a better future for us and for indeed the world. This week, Massey University will be awarding a total of 1,734 certificates and graduates. So I will be shaking a lot of hands, so please be gentle today. And at this ceremony, the Massey Business School ceremony, a total of 125 graduates will cross the stage and a further 31 in absentia. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a celebration of academic success. And while it is about you, our students, it is also about your friends and your family who have helped you through this time in your life. So to those of you in the audience here to acknowledge your loved one, I urge you, don't hold back today in your applause and in your acknowledgements when they take the stage. And to those of you preparing to receive your parchment, right now I encourage you to reflect on the magnitude of this moment. This achievement comes from your sacrifices and hardships, your triumphs, your successes, all of these shaping the person that you are now. And as Chancellor, I welcome you to our Massey alumni and hope through the many connections it offers, your career will be supported and your lives will be enhanced. Congratulations once more. And know that as you today cross this stage, it symbolises not an end, but a beginning to a future of your choosing. Kia kaha, kia toa, kia rite. Be strong, be brave, be ready. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, a tēnā hui mai tātou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I therefore now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and those on in absentia. Associate Professor Elizabeth Gray, Director of Teaching and Learning for the Massey Business School, will call the names of graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the Massey Business School. Professor Stephen Kelly, Pro Vice-Chancellor, Massey Business School, will hand out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I'm about to name. Caesar Sinan Alani. Zoe Elizabeth Joan Buckley. Heidi Ann Fincham, Chancellor, this award is made posthumously and will be collected on behalf of Heidi Ann Fincham by her husband, Earl Fincham, sister Cara Beard, and cousin Georgina Tucker. Kerry Marie Kelleher. Erica Lauren Voss. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Accountancy the graduands I'm about to name. Melissa Angela Adams. Christian Paul Suniao Babas. Caitlin Lorraine Capper. Beverly Mina Fernandez. Jeremy Thomas MacDonald, Massey Scholar. Olivia Rose Mann. Marisa Rose Thompson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Applied Economics the graduand I'm about to name. Kunal Lakshman. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Business the graduand I'm about to name. Logan Samuel James Peck. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Aviation the graduands I'm about to name. Ali Hassan Ali. Alexander Moncrief Bagnall, Massey Scholar. Bailey James Bennett. Minghae Matthew Chu, Massey Scholar. Kate Frances Delator. Benjamin Luke Griffin. Troy Charles Hall. Abdul Hassan. Min Kal. Jacob Ray Buntan Lagumen. Rents Michael Punganiban Navades. Lachlan James Noble Campbell. Jason Michael Sallow. Benjamin Nicholas Watson. John Tikkun Wilson. Stefan Cameron Zatorski Wright. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Aviation Management the graduands I'm about to name. Lawrence Marcus Ting Lopez Adan. Mantos Calances. Olivia Rochelle McFarlane. Pei Mun Chirika Ong. Dube Yasmin Asami Pramono. Hugh Ching Asha Yip. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Business the graduands I'm about to name. Roseanne Lynn Barod. Christy Marie Bates. Aina Boli. Emily Borthwick. Michelle Antoinette Cochrane. Fleur Elizabeth Davenport. Beth Alexandra Faulkner. Massey Scholar. Kayla Michelle Hazeldine. Stacey Marie Hazeldine. Donovan Alexander Hudson. Sophie Rose Jarvis. Andrea Louise Kite. Ji Lan. Furan Li. Xiaoshui Li. Savannah Nicole Maybe. Julie Ann Manning. Kirsten Charlotte Mulligan. Sayuri Niker. Carly Hannah Nichols. Kartik Natvarlal Patel. Matthew James Peel. Ying Rin. Stephanie Ashley Marie Sloan, Massey Scholar. Zhu Zhe Su. Gareth Edwards Thomas. Katia Thompson. Tamira Glennis Tremaine Boone. Wang Zhu. Dian Yu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduands I'm about to name. Shelley Shah. Holly Grace Way. Thank you, Chancellor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to invite Alistair Hall to address the graduands. Alistair is a barrister based in Papaiʻoia, Palmerston North. He founded Riverstone Law in January of this year, specialising in employment law, local government law and dispute resolution. He is a member of the New Zealand Law Society's National Employment Law Committee, a board member of Talent Central, an organisation which works to connect talented people with talented employers for the benefit of the region, and he is also chair of the Manawatū Rugby Union's Judicial Committee. Hailing from Wellington, Alistair joined the New Zealand Police at 20, starting as a constable. He progressed to the Criminal Investigation Branch and qualified as a detective, working mainly in serious crime investigation. During this time, Alistair commenced tertiary study at Massey, completing a Bachelor of Business Studies degree extramurally and graduating as a Massey Scholar. Alistair is dad to twin boys who are in their first year at Palmerston North Boys High, and a 17-year-old daughter about to start her first year of university studying law. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Alistair.
Tēnā koutou katoa, e te mana whenua renga tānei, kei te mihi kia koutou. No Kautorangi, no te whanganui atara o Kutupuna, ko Alistair Hall ahau, tēnei tātou katoa. Special acknowledgement to the Chancellor, Michael Ahi, Vice-Chancellor Jan Thomas and Pro-Vice-Chancellor, School of Business, Stephen Kelly, members of the Massey Senior Leadership Team, council members, and most importantly, all of you, graduands, your whānau friends and supporters. What a wonderful day for you all. For me, it really is an honour to be with you today, to be part of your success, your achievement and your day of acknowledgement. For me, it brings back some wonderful memories of sitting exactly where you are several years ago with my family, and having finally made it through what can be quite a challenging and arduous journey at times. Now, that journey can be challenging for a whole range of reasons, and a lot of those are personal to each of you, but I couldn't help but think about the challenge that many of you have faced over the past couple of years with the curveball that is COVID. That has been unique, and I'm sure has been difficult for many of you. During the first lockdown, I was on a Zoom call with my father and my twin sons, and he said at the time, so you're locked down Form 1, Term 1, and some of you will know that in the old days they were called Form 1, that was now Year 6, I think, so the boys were about 12, and they said, yes, Grandad. And he says, because I was locked down Form 1, Term 1, and he told them about their schoolwork, his schoolwork being delivered to him in a brown paper envelope by the teacher at the beginning of the week, and then he had to finish his work with my grandmother, his mother, and put it back into the letterbox to be collected. I'm not sure any of the people here collected brown envelopes from people's letterboxes during lockdown, but that was to address polio, and I think, as I understand it, every North Island school was locked down for several months as they worked through that epidemic. The biggest thing for my sons was trying to get their heads around not having internet during lockdown, and my grandfather said, or my father said, those were different times. As you've heard, I was born and raised in Wellington, joined the police a couple of years out of school. Tertiary education started for me at Victoria University, but the way things worked, I had to go to lectures twice in the same shift, and that was sometimes difficult. I had a senior sergeant who was my boss at the time. He will remain nameless, other than to say his nickname was Happy, because he got that nickname because most of the time he was particularly unhappy. He pulled me in at one point and said, are you a policeman or a student? You make the choice. So I pulled out of Victoria, thought I'd better keep my head down, and went to Massey, and that was a fantastic decision to have made. Most of the time, I really enjoyed the study. I think we all know that it's not all fantastic all of the time. I have to say I really enjoyed the courses and all the support that Massey provided. And it was a fantastic opportunity to meet new people with different backgrounds, but that common interest of further education. So after the police and some time overseas, it was working at a national law firm, then as a Crown prosecutor up here in the Manawatū, then with a local firm and as a barrister. So all of that means, apart from being quite old, that I've spent the thick end of 30 years involved in criminal justice, dispute resolution, and helping people and organisations through some pretty tricky situations. So it was that background I was thinking what I can share with you about what I've learned over the years, things for you to percolate on, and if it's helpful as you take the next step in your personal journeys through life, education, and potentially business and your careers. What's the key takeaway? The key suggestion that I have is to think about what you do, and you've learned a lot about it obviously at university, but probably more importantly, how you do it. Think about the way you communicate a message, how you act towards other people, and how you respond to difficult situations. So what I thought I'd do is briefly share some observations from each decade, which really does make me sound old, but from various bosses or mentors that have passed on words of advice, and as I've got older and reflected on them, I've certainly realised how accurate and important they are. The first one was from an old boss in the police, not happy, another one, but he said, ask, tell, make, and don't get the order wrong. And I have to say in my 20s I never really paid too much attention to that, but it's really important because if you go in at tell, it is extraordinarily difficult to go back to ask. So that's really about taking people with you on the journey before imposing something on them, even when you can or perhaps you are entitled to do. That can be challenging nowadays when communication is instantaneous and we can do it sometimes from behind a keyboard. The point there is that we can't always take things back, and I think all of us can reflect on those emails that we've thought, I probably should have waited 24 hours before I sent that. And that's really important when you're managing people, thinking about your style. As I said, once you say it, you can't unsay it. Next, into the 30s, and I was working at a national law firm in Wellington, and a partner, I thought I handled a particularly tense situation extraordinarily well. There was a lot of criticism of what was happening, criticism of him, but he just remained calm and measured throughout, and the whole room reduced the tension as a result. And I asked him about that afterwards, and he was a pretty serious kind of chap, and he said, yes, professionals act as they must, not as they feel. And that's certainly, in my view, been crucial. It is crucial, particularly for people in leadership positions and those with the ability to influence. The reality is, we might be factually correct about something, but we choose our battles. Do we really need to say what we're about to say out loud? I was discussing this point with a client some time ago, and he said to me, yes, it's like my wife. She might not be the best cook in the world, but I'm certainly not going to tell her. And I thought he was a very sensible husband, but also understood the point. Sometimes when you get onto committees or boards or something along those lines, you might be on the wrong side of a decision, you might disagree with it, but it's then for you to present a united front. Same also when you might be wanting to retaliate to provocation. Sometimes it's better to, almost always better, to remain professional and put those personal feelings to one side. Okay, on to the next decade. Similar theme, but this was a particularly experienced board chair that I saw in action. She needed to deliver a decision. It was the right decision, but there were some who certainly disagreed with it, and it had an effect on them. And the way that she did that really was magnificent. It was excellent to watch. And so she said no, but she did it in a way that maintained relationships. And I asked her about it afterwards, about her approach. This is a quote, so I hope I don't offend anyone, but she said, diplomacy, it's about telling someone to bugger off, but in a way that makes them look forward to the trip. And that has certainly rung true over time in the way that I've seen people approach things. And it's a really useful phrase to reflect on. Okay, we're nearly there. The last decade, not so much words of advice, but an observation that someone made to me in the last couple of years, which really resonated with me. And that was this phrase: a society grows great when old people plant trees, the shade of which they know they will never sit under. If all goes according to plan, your education will create opportunities for you. It can lead to bigger and brighter things, and I'm sure it will. Promotions, achievement, higher learning. It can give you enormous opportunities, but it can also create an opportunity for you to give back and you to assist others on their journey. That's why I'd encourage you to look at it that way, to think about what you can do for others, how you can use your skills and knowledge to assist the community that you're in, to join a board, to be part of a charitable committee, or something along those lines. Certainly as you get a bit older, it can be that involvement which gives you the most satisfaction. For today though, celebrate your success. Thank those that have supported you and look forward with great excitement to the next part of your journey. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Alistair, for your words of wisdom. There's some real gems in there, graduands and graduates. Thank you once again, Alistair, for your address. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the conferment of degrees and the award of university diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in business the candidate I'm about to name, Jun Lu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Executive Master of Business Administration the graduands I'm about to name. Kerry Ann Cornelius, First Class Honours. Varun Navneet Dani, First Class Honours. Bhavisha Sonam Kumar, First Class Honours. Florence Molimau Malama, First Class Honours. Teresa Mary McCorkindale, First Class Honours. Vaughan Edward Muller. Rawinia Noella Newton, First Class Honours. Jenny Marie Mahinaroa Solomon, First Class Honours. John Paul Tucker, First Class Honours. Emma Jane Ufhagen, First Class Honours. Ricky Lance Logie Vowles. Richard Grant Ware. Paolo Winter, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Analytics the graduand I'm about to name. Patrick Mark Alvarez Huachon. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Aviation the graduands I'm about to name. Matthew Dominic Brown, with distinction, Master's Research Scholar. Ilyana Nabila binti Mohammed Hussein with distinction. Glenn Anthony Ross with distinction. Emil Wijaja. Chen Ben Chia. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration the graduands I'm about to name. Thomas Cherry. Georgia Marie Palmer. Aaron Michael Smith. Toby George Thomas Smith. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Studies the graduands I'm about to name. Victoria Lee Jackson with distinction. Asmai Dayu binti Mat Arapin with distinction. Nezon Muchena. Abdullah Sa. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Communication the graduand I'm about to name. Valley Via Maunga Wonstrat. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Management the graduands I'm about to name. Emma Rose Gore with distinction. Nan Nok Kim Lei with distinction. Nomsa Nkube. Juan Nok Dang Nguyen with distinction. Andrea Nolashi with distinction. Maya Jasmine Piet Anderson with distinction. Jessin Sarah Thomas. Tejaswini Dinkar Sarodi. Charles Roscoe Salvi. Carl Daniel Werner. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Professional Accountancy the graduand I'm about to name. Christina Rose Wilkinson. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, e hoa ma. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite Suliete Manu o Uhia to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. Suliete began her academic career 10 years ago. Before joining Massey, she had been out of school for 4 years and was picking kiwi fruit in Whanganui to help her family make ends meet while they waited for Immigration New Zealand's decisions regarding their residency. Her dream was always to pursue higher education. It all began when she witnessed her father's doctoral graduation at 14. She found her first year at Massey harrowing and demanding, but she had faith which inspired hope and optimism. Suliete holds a Bachelor of Business Studies, majoring in Economics and Finance, and a Master of Business Studies with merit in Finance from Massey. While completing her qualifications, she held a variety of roles. As an undergrad, she spent her holidays working at New Zealand Couriers and Easy Buys Distribution Centre. As a postgraduate student, she worked as a teaching assistant and tutor for the School of Economics and Finance, and served as a mentor and tutor for Pacific Student Success. She is the first Pacific recipient of the prestigious 3-year tenure Massey Vice-Chancellor's Doctoral Pacifica Scholarship, recipient of the Massey University Foundation Peer Scholar Award and Student Scholar Award from the Institute of Finance Professionals, New Zealand. Since submitting her thesis in November 2021, Suliete has worked as an intake and assessment officer with the Office of the Ombudsman in Wellington and recently began her role as a business analyst with the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment for the Māori Economic Development Unit. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm welcome to Sulu Manu Uia.
Thank you, Chancellor, for your kind words. Chancellor Michael Ahi, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas, honorable guests, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I wish you all a good morning and thank you for gracing this auspicious occasion with your presence. I stand before all of you today very nervous, but equally proud and honored to deliver this address on behalf of the graduating class of 2022. My fellow graduates, your presence today is a testament to the perseverance, determination, and persistence you have displayed throughout your academic pursuits at this prestigious university. Pursuing knowledge within your respective disciplines has presented you with various challenges and equally intense sacrifices. We all know what it's like to struggle through the rigor of academic difficulties, meeting deadlines, the stress or anxiety caused by complex subject encountered in your disciplines, not forgetting the sleepless nights or times when you were pushed beyond your limits, having to burn both sides of the candle to get work done. Amidst all of this, you have all made history. Despite the adverse impacts of the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic, the ensuing lockdowns, the time-constrained assessments, and online supervised exams, you have all come out of that dark tunnel victorious. What a rough couple of years it has been for us. Yet here we are, seated amongst our classmates, ready to accept our hard-earned degrees. That feeling of excitement, pride, and anticipation you now have bubbling up from within you as you wait to receive your degree, savor it. You should all be very proud of yourself. We made it. However, it would be remiss if I did not acknowledge those who have helped get us today here. No man is an island in any academic pursuit. No one can claim to have completed a degree alone. So on behalf of the graduating class of 2022, I would like to thank Massey University and the dignitaries present on this stage, most notably Chancellor Michael Ahee and Vice Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas. Your leadership, management, and development of this esteemed university have not gone unnoticed. We want to thank the faculty of our respective schools for their collective mentoring approach and their willingness and aspirations to enhance the academic pursuits and educational experiences of every student who passes through the corridors of this institution. Thank you, tutors, teaching assistants, and course facilitators for guiding, assisting, encouraging, and providing valuable advice that enable us to excel intellectually. Before you are the leaders of tomorrow, the next CEO of the NZX-listed company, the next big shot film director, screenwriter, and producer, the next CEO of a government agency, the next entrepreneur to take the world by storm. Thank you all for shaping us into the successful people we will become. To our beloved friends and family present here today, you have each played a pivotal role by having faith in us and cheering us along. My fellow graduates, as you leave Massey, I challenge you to keep the flag of Massey University flying high wherever you go. For those who remain, pick up the mantle of leadership and help lead others to academic excellence. There is no limit to academic excellence for those who strive to achieve their dreams. In parting, the great Old Testament scholar Solomon shared the secret formula for parents, teachers, and institutions. He said, "Train up a child in a way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." This institution has prepared us for the real world. I've adapted the following ideas from my dad. The acronym TRAIN optimizes what Massey has instilled in us. Massey has equipped us to be thinkers, to not merely reflect other people's ingenuity, but instead we are challenged to be curious, creative, innovative, and original. Massey has inspired us to be responsible and to take ownership of our learning experience and destiny. Massey has provided us a world-class learning experience where we have acquired the essential skills to navigate and survive the complex work challenges of the real world. Massey has instilled a passion and thirst for intellectual superiority and excellence, to strive to reach the pinnacle of academic excellence and not to be satisfied with anything less than the best or for mediocre work or achievements. Massey has motivated us to be nobles of society, to be grounded in humility, and not let our successes get to our heads or make us arrogant. As graduates of this university, we maintain an attitude of humility and understand that learning is a never-ending process to remain essential and relevant. As we receive our degrees and depart the corridors of this institution, today we must confront our fears and challenges stretch out our wings and fly. Embrace the freedom to think and not merely reflect the thought of others. This is my challenge to every prospective graduate of this prestigious university, but especially to you now as Massey alumni. Once again, congratulations to the graduates of Massey Business School, class of 2022.
Thank you, Sulu. That is a masterclass, people, in how to deliver a valedictory address, and you have made your class of 2022 proud. Thank you very much, Sulu. Can we give her another round of applause, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to our last activities this morning to proceed with the doctoral conferments.
Chancellor, a doctorate, either a PhD or a professional named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or the creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduands by inviting them to come onto the stage and thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, the graduands I am about to name. Daniel Peter Carlisle. Chancellor, emerging technologies will play a critical role in the fight against climate change, providing they are acceptable to society. Mr. Carlisle examined whether market research methods could be used to measure public perceptions of emerging climate technologies. His research provided detailed insights into perceptions of 12 technologies for reducing global warming. Chancellor, Doctoral Scholar, Dr. Carlisle. Sulaweti te Potua Lawai Manu o Uiha. Ms. Manu Ouiha examined 2 pay incentives. First, the effect of CEO inside debt on the myopic nature of firms' decisions. Second, how vested equity incentives affect corporate cost of debt. Her research provides new contributions to compensation, managerial and bondholder behavioural literatures, and provides important implications for policymakers and investors. Chancellor, Doctoral Scholar, Dr. Manu Ouiha. Benjamin Mrowinski. Mr. Mowinski investigated the organisational decision-making processes associated with the adoption of autonomous task-performing technology and its impact on the future of work. His findings demonstrated that the relationship between organisations, employees and autonomous task-performing technology is highly variable in nature, leading to potential positive or adverse impacts on the workforce. Chancellor, Dr. Mowinski. Abiodun or Mediji. This research examined the determinants of the internal audit function in microfinance institutions and the association between internal audit, loan losses and financial performances of MFIs. It is a significant contribution to knowledge of the existence and use of internal audit in a growing industry. Chancellor, Dr. Mediji. Malimeg Delangi Shimalka Pereira. Ms. Pereira explored the inclusion experiences of women in technology by using a theory called optimal distinctiveness theory, which discusses two opposing needs of humans. Her thesis has made significant contributions by providing support for the efficacy of inclusion at an individual level and by identifying the factors that influence the experiences of inclusion. Chancellor, Dr. Pereira. Pinolia Salese. Ms. Salese examined three key but related challenges facing the aviation and tourism industries within the South Pacific region. Her findings provide insights from multiple dimensions, including international inbound tourism, aviation subsidies, travel-related policies, and measures for future pandemics. Additionally, it provided evidence-based policymaking for policymakers and industry stakeholders to develop the SPR's aviation, tourism, and economies. Chancellor, Dr. Salese. Lei Zhang. Mrs. Zhang examined the interactive dyadic relationship that exists during offshoring and reshoring from the host company's perspective. Her research adds a new dimension, the host company, to reshoring studies, restoring what has become unilateral research into a bilateral dialogue. Chancellor, Dr. Zhang. Thank you, Chancellor. Would all our graduates please stand? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki Pure Huroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefits of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Congratulations. Please join me in a worthy round of applause. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have assembled in Broadway Avenue. Please then join our procession to the square, where we hope you'll mix and mingle with your graduates, staff, family and friends who have all been part of your graduates' successful journey. I therefore declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please join with us and be upstanding and singing our national anthem. Please stand.